Well, good morning everybody, and welcome to my channel Simply Espresso, coming to you this morning from the northeast of Scotland. So today we're going to look at another Costa Rican and to review, and this is it here. So this is another coffee from Horsham Coffee Roasters in the UK, and this is a limited edition Microlot. So it's a Costa Rica San Juanillo, and process is carbonic maceration, and it says tasting notes of prune, white grape and honey. On the back we've got a bit of a wee story as well here. I think that's in focus. So this is a truly unique and distinctive coffee produced specifically for us by our friends at San Juanillo and the Patililo micro mill. The carbonic maceration process involves fermenting coffee in large containers with a one-way valve. This enhances the fermentation process and helps to create some incredible flavors. This is a natural processed coffee with vibrant acidity and incredible sweetness. So there we go. Right, so I'm looking forward to trying this one. As I said to you with my review yesterday, this particular coffee was part of a twin pack that I got from Horsham. So it was the geisha and this one. So what we'll do first is we'll just take a look at the beans on the niche. I've already weighed out the 18 grams, but we'll go up top to the niche and take a look. Okay guys, that's us up top now, looking at the beans in the niche. So as you can see, for me the beans are medium roasted, I would suggest. So the dial I'm sitting at 11 at the moment on the niche. I tried it at 12, but the shot pulled a little quick. So we're going to try it at 11 and see what we get. Anyway, on to the grind then. Okay guys, so welcome back. That's us back with the Purisika. So the boiler is set at 94 degrees Celsius. Group bed is nice and hot. So the aim is to do a shot at 25 to 30 seconds, give or take, and get about 36 grams approximately. So let's give this a shot then, shall we? Okay, so that shot was at 25 seconds and it yielded just over 36 grams, I think 36.8. So again, I'm happy enough with that shot. A little bit of channeling there at the beginning. I would probably grind this even finer, to be honest. I'll probably grind it at maybe 10 on the niche, but I'll take it at 25 seconds. So what I'll do is just let the espresso cool off for a wee bit, and I'll be with you in a moment. Okay guys, so welcome back, and that's us pulled the shot and ready for the tasting. So a little bit of crema left over. Anyway, let's get on to the tasting notes then. So on the nose, I'm getting sweetness, so definitely honey sweetness there. It's quite rich smell, getting dried fruits. Hint of chocolate there in the background. Very nice nose. So on to the taste. That's very good. So initially I'm greeted with some citrus and acidity. There's a bit of dryness there. I can see why they say tasty notes of white grape. It has that grapey feel to it, grape, almost like a grape taste to it. It's not boozy though, but it's yeah, that citrus is interesting as well. So honey's cutting through that acidity as well. So some good sweetness there. Still getting some chocolate notes as well coming through. Let's have another taste. This is quite rich and bold flavors. Certainly not, in my opinion, what I would call a clean cup. That's not a bad thing though. But that is quite strong, really powerful, and quite drying on the palate as well. So returning sweetness with the honey, cutting through some of that acidity. There's still quite a lot of citrus there on the palate. But yeah, that's a really, really rich, it's a lot richer than I expected it to be honest. I was expecting quite clean acidity, and I wouldn't say this is clean acidity. This is quite strong. Maybe a little bit too much acidity for me, personally. However, you could argue and say, well, that's maybe down to my brewing methods, and maybe I'm not doing things 100% correct. And that's also possible. So on another day, a different day, I could try this out again, and it would blow me away. As an Americano, I had one this morning and found it to be highly enjoyable. So I'm not saying this is bad coffee at all. This is excellent coffee. It's good coffee. But it's probably a little bit too acidic for me, personally. As a score, I would probably give this 7.5 to an 8. As I say, I think that the dryness of it is very drying on the palate for me. And let's not confuse that with sourness. I'm not saying it's sour, but it is quite drying, maybe a little bit too drying for me personally. But I still think it was, I'm still happy I've tried it. I'm glad it was part of the tasting pack. I probably wouldn't buy it again, but I've actually preferred this, I would say, more as an Americano than espresso. Yeah, so I think it's still available on their website. So if you'd like to give it a try, you should just buy it if you wish. But anyway guys, I'm going to say goodbye for today. As always, really appreciate your views. So like, comment and subscribe if you wish. I'm going back to Dundee tomorrow. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to do a review at all over the next couple of days. But my next plan is to review this one. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm looking forward to trying this one. This was one I've just picked up in the supermarket. So it's an Illy Intenso Bold Roast. So that will probably be my next review. So that should be interesting. Okay guys, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Have a good Sunday.